Chainsaw Man Episode 6 Recap. While walking downstairs with Hirokazu, the devil hunters notice something is wrong. Himino instructs Kobeni to make the peace sign and remain motionless. Himino then goes downstairs, but she appears from upstairs as well. Aki walks into one of the rooms. He notices another room on the other side of the window. He enters it, then exits through the door, only to find himself on the same 8th floor, opposite the room he just entered. Denji concurs, stating that the room on the other side of the windows leads to the room directly across from them. Aki then realizes they're trapped on the 8th floor. They try everything but eventually conclude that it must be a devil's trick. They are unable to leave the 8th floor by going up or down the stairs. The windows lead to the rooms across from them, and there are no elevators. Going through the ceiling also returns you to the 8th floor. Denji blames power for killing the head demon because it may have sealed them before it died. That, according to Aki, cannot be true because the devil's power will vanish with his death. Himino claims that this is the first time she has witnessed a devil perform such tricks. Hirokazu anticipates that other devil hunters will arrive to assist them, but Himino hopes they don't fall into the same trap as them. Kobeni sobs, claiming that they will all perish. She was forced to work as a sex worker or devil hunter because her family needed money to send her intelligent brother to university. When Power notices her crying, he begins to laugh at her. Aki notices that the clocks have all stopped at 8:18, assuming that the devil can stop time on the 8th floor and that no one will come to save them. Denji is overjoyed because it means he can sleep as much as he wants. Hirokazu refers to him as an idiot because they are stuck there indefinitely. Denji says that could be true or false, and to wake him up when they figure it out. Himino eventually wakes up Denji and informs him that while he was sleeping, they determined that the water supply and electricity were still operational. They were also able to obtain some food left by customers who had fled. Aki refuses to stop looking for the devil. Hirokazu was supposed to accompany Aki, but he is terrified and has locked himself in a room. Power has nothing else to do, so all she can think about is winning the Nobel Prize and how people will treat her like a god if she does. She will then become prime minister and implement a 100% consumption tax. Himino relaxes after Denji says that Power is always like this. Himino smokes her last cigarette while watching over Hirokazu and Kobeni. Denji mentions that she smokes the same brand as Aki, and Himino says she taught him how to smoke. Himino earlier asks Aki if he smokes, but he denies it because it is bad for his health. Himino assumes Aki became a devil hunter because he wants to kill the gun devil and doesn't want to make friends. Because devil hunters die young, it makes no difference if cigarettes harm their health. Himino hopes Aki doesn't die easily because it's too much trouble when a teammate dies. Later, Aki notices a woman slapping Himino, who then explains that she was a former teammate's girlfriend. Because they can't take it on the devil, they usually take it on the devil hunters. Aki then pursues the woman and places gum in her hair. He tells Himino that when people hurt her, she should fight back. Himino is taken aback, but soon begins to laugh. Later, during dinner, Himino hands Aki a cigarette, hoping that if they are going to be teammates for a while, he will begin to smoke. Aki accepts, stating that it will be his last cigarette. Back on the 8th floor, Aki rejoins the group and asks Himino if she has a cigarette, but she says she is on her last one. Aki then approaches her and asks for the cigarette, which she gives him. Aki announces that he has bad news. The devil they killed is growing in size. They hear something in the hallway and come out to find it blocked by a pile of flesh with eyes, arms, and so on. The devil then refers to them as stupid humans and expresses an interest in entering into a contract with them. The devil wants to eat Denji alive or dead, and it will let everyone else go unharmed. Kobeni then exits the room, holding a knife and telling Denji to let the devil devour him. She charges at Denji, but Aki disarms her and Himino knocks her to the ground. Aki tries to summon the fox devil, but because he can't, he assumes the location is completely isolated from the outside world, while the fox devil is in Kyoto. Himino then consumes parts of the devil with her ghost devil. The devil screams that it hurts but grows larger. The devil claims they are wasting their time because this isn't his true body, his heart isn't present, and all they have is his stomach. The devil asks them to sign another contract with him. Denji speculates that it will still kill everyone, but Himino explains that as long as they follow the contract, the devil will have to do it as well, and whoever breaks it first will perish. Hirokazu also appears and suggests that they kill Denji or else they will perish. Because the devil wants Denji dead, Aki believes it must be beneficial to the devil in some way, so he refuses. Himino also refuses, but Power is fine with killing him because she can't win her Nobel Prize if she can't leave. Because a fiend cannot form a contract, Aki claims that if she kills Denji, the devil is under no obligation to keep his word. The group thinks for a while longer. Aki declares that he will use his sword if necessary, but Himino forbids him. Denji wonders why, but Himino says she would rather kill Denji than allow Aki to use his sword. Hirokazu notices that all of the food has been consumed. Power is chewing, but she denies it, claiming that Denji ate it all. Kobeni then appears and blames Power's abilities for his inability to leave. Hirokazu tries to calm her down, but she suspects he's a spy because he's on the devil's side. Although Power confirms it, Hirokazu denies being a spy. Kobeni, on the other hand, approaches him, yelling that he is a spy, making him fearful of her. The devil outside then grows larger and begins chasing Aki, Himino, and Denji, wanting Denji and claiming to be fearful. The devil claims to be Eternity Devil and that only he can kill Chainsaw. The ground then rotates 90 degrees. Hirokazu and Kobeni order Aki and Himino to murder Denji. Himino uses her devil on Aki to stop him from using his sword. She explains that they will escape if he uses his sword, but the contract he made will shorten his life, so she cannot allow it. Hirokazu jumps on Denji, and Kobeni stabs him, but Aki moves and protects Denji with his body, allowing himself to be stabbed. Aki claims he doesn't mind if Denji dies, but Denji wants to kill the gun devil, and Aki can't do it alone. Even though he has less time to live, Aki needs as many devil hunters as possible and will not let Denji die. Denji approaches Power and asks if she can stop Aki's bleeding. Power explains that while she can control her own blood, controlling someone else is difficult, but if Aki dies, she will lose her cook. Himino loses her cool after assuming Aki will die and begins to wonder what they will do. Kobeni claims that it is not her fault, but that of Denji, who could have avoided all of this if he had let the devil eat him. Denji then says he'll let the devil eat him, but he'll still fight him and, if he has the chance, kill him, so Himino shouldn't forget about her kiss promise. Denji surmises that the devil is afraid of the chainsaw, which is why he requests that they kill him. Denji assumes that because the devil was screaming in pain while Himino was attacking him, he will give him hell and force it to kill itself. Denji is irritated that Aki did this for him and declares that they will be even once they are out. Denji jumps into the corridor towards the Eternity Devil after pulling his cord. Subscribe to the channel for next part.